Forgiveness is one of our greatest hindrances as becoming Christians, or if we've been Christians for quite some time. We may have been given the Spirit from God to overcome what someone has done to us, but that doesn't mean that you have forgiven them for what they have done. So let me go a little bit further in detail about that. If you did something negative to me that impacted me greatly, and from that day forward, it was very difficult for me to even get out of bed, for me to understand where to go next. And it really doesn't matter what it is. It just matters that it affected me. In your eyes, it could be something small. In your eyes, you may have said it was a joke. But regardless of how it was said or your intentions, it still affected me. Now, I'm left in a state of depression. I'm left feeling as though I'm helpless. If God doesn't give you a spirit to overcome those feelings, you could remain in that state of depression. So what does that mean? Instead of you going to work, you decide to skip work. Not one day, a couple of days. Instead of you finding time to spend with your children, you're finding more excuses to avoid your children. This is what depression does to us. It is a spirit that we could overcome. And God will give you a spirit to overcome that state of depression. But that doesn't mean you've forgiven the individual that placed you there. And look, there's some vulnerability in forgiveness. Will they do it again? Can I trust them? You're asking yourself too many questions when you already have the answer. You have the power to forgive. So forgive them. There's no point in you living your life without forgiveness. And don't be like some Christians who pick and choose who they're going to forgive. No, forgive everyone. For what? For what they've done. Look, let me paint a picture. You decide to go to a family get-together, or maybe it's a co-worker end-of-the-year party that you have to attend. You forgot about the situation, but your heart hasn't. So when it comes to that time where you're speaking to everyone, you're really having a good time, you're not faking. You're really enjoying yourself. You see at the corner of your eye the person that negatively affected you. Now, you may not fully have seen them, but your heart is already working on the emotions tied to that individual. So when it gets time for you to actually approach them, or they approach you, even a hello comes off wrong. Why would you want to live your life this way? Forgive them. If God has already given you a spirit to get out of that situation, to get from point A to point B, then the least you could do is to forgive them. It builds your character. It esteems you greatly as well as them, because it requires a next level mind and determination in order for you to be able to get over that situation, look that person in their eyes and say, you know what? I forgive you.